Hello friends, I am Dr. SACHIN MUTHA. Today we are going to study about the receptor. First of all, what is a receptor? A receptor means change in the surrounding which is caused due to the signaling in the impulse is called a receptor. But in pharmacology, receptors are proteins which acts either on the cell membrane or inside the cell membrane and binds to a particular site to show a response to the immune system is called a receptor. Generally, the receptors are classified on the basis of four types. First, which acts on the basis of pressure, it is called as mechanical receptor. Which acts on the basis of light, it is called as photoreceptor. Which acts on the basis of temperature, it is called as thermoreceptor. And which acts on the basis of chemical, it is called as chemical receptor, chemoreceptor. But in pharmacology, the receptors are divided into four types. First one is ligand receptor. The second one is Gpcr or G protein couple receptor. The third one is enzymatic receptor. And the fourth one is nuclear receptor. Now the second name of all the receptor. For the ligand receptor, remember the mnemonic LION, L for ligand receptor and ION for inotropic receptor. For the GPCR, remember the word Mahatma Gandhi, as Mahatma Gandhi used to talk very sweet. So the other name is Metabotropic Receptor. For the enzymatic receptor, it is the same. And for the nuclear receptor, it is, remember the mnemonic NTG, N for nuclear receptor and for TG, that is gene transcription. Now let's study one by one. First of all, the location. Remember, all the location except the nuclear receptor, as nucleus is inside, so the location is intracellular. But for the ligand receptor, for the GPCR and for the enzyme receptor, the location is on the cell membrane. Now the effector. Always remember, whenever we catch a lion, it cannot be kept open. So keep the lion inside the ion box. So the effector for the ligand receptor is ion channel. For the GPCR, the effector is ion channel and enzyme. For the enzymatic receptor, the effector is enzyme. And for the nuclear receptor, the effector is gene transcription. Now, the time for the action. You all know, the lion runs very fast. So, the action of the ligand receptor is in millisecond. For the GPCR, it is in second. For the enzymatic receptor, it is in minutes to hours. And for the nuclear receptor, it is in hours. Now, the example. Example for the ligand receptor. Remember the word gabbar, because lion is also called as gabbar. So G for GABA receptor, then again for the glutamic receptor and N for nicotinic receptor. The nicotinic receptor are further divided into two types, NN and NM. For the NN, remember the mnemonic CAA. C for CNS system, A for autonomous ganglia and again A for adrenal medulla. Now for the NM, it acts on the NMJ, that is neuromuscular junction. Now it comes for the GPCR. Remember, Mahatma Gandhi is famous for his three monkeys, that is Teen Bandar. So it acts on the alpha, beta and GABA subunit. For the GPCR, it acts on the adrenergic receptor and the muscarinic receptor. For the adrenergic receptor, you all know, it is divided into alpha and beta. The alpha is divided further into alpha 1, alpha 2, and for the beta, it is divided into beta 1, beta 2, beta 3. And for the muscarinic receptor, it is further divided into M1, M2, M3, M4, M5. For the M1, remember the mnemonic CAG. C for CNS system, A for autonomous ganglia, and G for gastric gland. For M2, it acts on the heart. M3, it acts on the SEEN. S, it is called as smooth muscle. E for endothelial cells and E again for exocrine gland. For M4, M5, it acts on the CNS system. Now the enzymatic receptor. The enzymatic receptor, again it acts on the enzyme. And for the nuclear receptor, remember the word STAG. S for steroid sex hormone. Then A, it acts on the vitamin A and vitamin D. And for the G, it acts on the glucocorticoid. Also, please like, subscribe and comment my channel if you want to see more further classification and if you want to study pharmacology in an easiest way for the last minute revision. Thank you.